I didn't argue when the CEO leaned across the glass table and whispered, "You're outdated. We're done here." I nodded, calm, respectful. "Understood," I said. That was the exact second the retirement trust activated its voting rights. By Monday morning, the board convened an emergency meeting. Panic disguised as procedure. The agenda had one item: who just fired the person who owns 76% of the shares? I watched it all from my apartment balcony, coffee cooling in my hand, city breathing below me. I'd learned long ago that revenge doesn't arrive with shouting, it arrives with paperwork. People think betrayal is loud. It isn't. It's intimate, quiet, familiar. I met my wife when neither of us had anything but ambition and patience. She was unemployed, drifting, brilliant in short bursts. I was methodical, boring, she used to joke, reliable. We fit because I built foundations and she admired the view. Her grandfather was the empire, old money, old power. He liked me because I listened. He'd talk, I'd remember. Most people confuse silence for weakness. He didn't. At his funeral, rain pressed the black suits into the mud. My wife cried perfectly. Not messy, not real, just enough. That's when she inherited $100 million and the company. That night, she stood in front of the mirror, jewelry still on, grief already gone. She smiled at me, not lovingly, evaluating. "You're useless now," she said. Then softer, crueler, "I don't need you anymore." The divorce was surgical, fast. She kept the house, the cars, the headlines. I kept my calm. Her lawyer laughed during the final signing. Actually laughed. "Did you even read the will?" he asked, amused, like this was a formality I'd missed. I didn't answer. I just opened my phone and used Google Lens on the last page. Her face went pale when the translation loaded. Betrayal clarifies things. It strips emotion down to utility. The will was written in old legal dialect, layered, deliberate. Her grandfather didn't leave her ownership, he left her control, conditional, temporary, revocable. The ownership sat elsewhere, in a trust, a retirement trust. Mine. I'd been the trustee for years. A precaution, he'd said, in case the family forgot what stewardship meant. I didn't confront her. I watched her replace the board with friends, watched her fire executives who asked questions, watched her mock my irrelevance in interviews. Pain has a shelf life, planning doesn't. I pulled call logs, emails, recorded meetings, not illegally, methodically. I documented every breach of fiduciary duty, every reckless acquisition, every self-dealing bonus. At the same time, I let the CEO underestimate me. He thought I was an aging strategist clinging to relevance. That's the mistake powerful men always make. They think relevance is loud. The trust required one thing to activate voting rights: demonstrable endangerment of shareholder value. She handed it to me, gift-wrapped. The execution was boring. That's how you know it's real. Friday evening, I sent one email. No threats, no explanations, just attachments, financial analyses, legal opinions, board obligations highlighted in yellow. Saturday, the phone started ringing. I didn't answer. Sunday night, the CEO called personally. His voice sharpened into arrogance. "You don't have the leverage you think you do." I let him finish. Then I said, "Understood." Monday morning, the emergency meeting erupted. Directors sweating through suits, lawyers whispering like priests. Then the numbers hit the screen. 76%. Silence isn't empty, it's heavy. The CEO turned toward me, finally recognizing the shape of the room had changed. "You can't do this," he said. I didn't smile. I voted. He was terminated for gross mismanagement. My ex-wife was removed for cause. Control reverted. Just ink and consequences. She confronted me in the hallway, mascara imperfect now, voice cracking. "You planned this," she said. I looked at her the way you look at a stranger who knows your name. "No," I replied. "You revealed it." The board didn't gloat. They don't need to. Power doesn't celebrate. It consolidates. By the end of the week, the headlines flipped. Stability restored. Founder's legacy protected. Her friends vanished. So did her accounts. The lawyer didn't laugh this time. Now I sit with the quiet aftermath. No applause, no satisfaction that needs witnesses. People ask if I feel guilty. Guilt is for accidents. She thought love was leverage. She thought money was power. She thought silence meant surrender. What she never understood, what the CEO never understood, is that the most dangerous people aren't angry, they're patient. I didn't destroy them, I let them step off a ledge they couldn't see, and when the world finally noticed the fall, I was already gone, adjusting the foundations, ensuring the structure would outlast us all. Cold? Maybe. Necessary? Absolutely. Justice doesn't shout, it waits.